Well, Dylan Ailes here back again with Jason Dean. Well, I've got my father being called out by Arik Royal in the front row. I'm getting blamed for allowing him out of the house here. Arik Royal versus Kung Fu Donnie Janela. Donnie Janela making his debut here at Action. Second straight match with a debut.
Yeah, so Donnie Janela was going back and forth, kind of jaw-jacking on Twitter, requesting an opportunity, and then found out that that opportunity would be against Arik Royal. Quite a tough draw for Janela, but a great opportunity to make a name for himself here in Action in the entire Southern scene.
Yeah, that's a tall order for sure, literally and figuratively in the case of the ace here. You know, Arik Royal's attitude is not my favorite, but I have always said, in terms of raw talent and ability, and in terms of the unique ability to pulverize from different angles and in fresh, different ways that are hard to defend, he's almost untouchable. He's as good as they come. So Donnie, well, look at that though. Donnie able to escape, but I think the problem with having to prepare for a guy like Arik Royal on one-day notice is he's hard to prepare for on like 8 years' notice.
It's impossible to prepare for Arik Royal on one day's notice. You're not preparing for Arik at that point. You're just trying to do what you do best. But the thing is, Donnie Janela is not to be underestimated. He is a master of more martial arts disciplines than Baskin-Robbins has, which means 32.
Oh, okay. Is that the same number of your teeth you have, too? I don't remember.
I have the same number of teeth I have or you have?
Fair enough. I've got like 20. Oh, look at that. Look at the speed of Donnie Janela with the blindfold. Pretty impressive.
Well, you know, this is a man who studied with Danny Rand and Kunlun. He worked Miyagi and Machio in Japan. This is a guy that had Thanksgiving with Chuck Norris the other day and is still alive.
I need a lobby to get this guy on Bloodsport. Donnie Janela back up to a vertical base, but if you notice, he's not taking the big man down yet. Royal, he's hurt. Oh, my God. And, folks, this is a point I've made before. Those are steel cables. You look at, if you think those are giant rubber bands, think again. They hurt really bad to make contact with, and when the small of your back hits them in that way, and you don't know what's coming, it's got a whiplash effect that can be very, very dangerous. What is Royal doing?
Nothing good for Janela.
Oh! God, seated senton.
Ain't nothing to sneeze at.
And you know a thing or two about Arik Royal. Of course, he's a regular there at Flying V.
That's right. He is a roster member of Flying V Fights Pro Wrestling. You might not like his attitude, but I think he is one of the best professional wrestlers on the scene today. He'll actually be going up against O'Shea Edwards, who we'll be seeing later tonight at the hardest part of the ring, Flying V Fights Pro Wrestling, on December 27th, live on IWTV. And here's the thing, in the last match, we saw one of his angels, but we are now in the presence of a god, Dylan.
Well,
so,
listen, as annoyed as I can be by the banter of Arik Royal, I have always been careful to try to distance my annoyance with people's behavior at times from their skill. Make no mistake, this guy is as skilled as they come, and he just about, I mean, Donnie Janela was practically in my old man's lap. He hit that sliding tackle, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what the hell you call that.
and I don't think Arik would have had any problem with the count out, but instead he will go ahead and get that pinfall, and Janela able to muscle out.
Yeah, Janela is at a loss right now. I mean,
gives up a lot of size and a lot of strength. He does have an expertise in at least 30 more martial arts disciplines than Arik Royal does, but at a certain point, can power overcome that level of skill?
Power and veteran savvy. I mean, the Ace is one of the top veterans in the entire Southeast. I'll say it flat out, I think he's one of the best wrestlers in the country. I really believe that. I don't like his attitude, though, but my God, what a suplex. What, like a T-bone suplex variation.
Arik Royal is a hidden gem, and he is as hard as a diamond. He is top value on the independent wrestling scene, and it's just a matter of time before he gets picked up and blown up.
Yeah, right now, Donnie Janela looks blown up right now. He looks like he's in seeing Dream Street, and I don't think he knows where Arik Royal is. He better get his wits back quickly. Oh, but he got him with that martial arts kick, that front kick.
Perfect placement across the jaw of Arik Royal, who rocks him, able to use that anger.
This is it, Jason. I mean, this is his moment. He's got to go now. If he does not go now, I mean, he may not get another chance.
He's trying to act with honor and give Royal an opportunity to get up. He went for that Jushin. God! Tornado palm strike.
These are like concussive quality level strikes he's hitting here. That leg Larry didn't even take him down. I mean, 99% of guys in wrestling, they're going down after that.
Great evasion, though, but the impact literally forced Janela to his feet.
Yeah, and look at this. Royal is amazingly still standing, Jason.
Forced against the ropes at this point, though.
He's rattled for sure, and he's hurting. He's holding his ribs, he's holding his hand. Big step up into Gary there.
Great debut for Donnie Janela.
Yeah, he's taking it to him. He's taking it to the ace.
Up top. It almost looked like he broke his own elbow against Royal's forehead, though.
Yeah, and look at Royal. I mean, he's kind of still standing. I mean, I think I'm technically qualified. He got him. He got him down, but you got to go now. Yeah, go quick cover, leg hook. Oh my God, he didn't even get a two.
Just one.
He didn't even get a two. How demoralizing has that got to be?
Not when you are a master of martial arts focus. Look at that. You saw him. Instead of getting frustrated, he took a deep breath, he inhaled, and now he is ready to extend his chi through Arik Royal's face.
I tell you what, if there was a standing 8, this match would be over. Because Arik Royal could barely get back up. Oh,
Space Jam! Academic!
You know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give Donnie Janela a lot of credit. He ran his mouth. He ran his mouth right into a match, and frankly, he overperformed in a lot of ways. But the reality is, at the end of the day, the guy at the top, the guy who got the W, who got the Duke with the Space Jam, Arik Royal. Wait a minute, we got Al Getz in here. We're gonna start doing this interview segment thing. Let's kick one off here with the ace.
Senior correspondent for Action Wrestling, and for the first time tonight, I'm going to be getting some words with some of the winners of some of the bouts tonight. I'm going to start off with the ace, Arik Royal, another Action Wrestling event, and another victory for the ace. But I think all these fans want to know, what is next for Arik Royal?
Here's what's next.
The next thing I'm going to do is correct you, because it's not the ace, it's the ace God.
All right.
Get it right next time. I'm going to give you a pass on that one. Secondly, what's next for the ace God? For the past year, I've been coming out here and dominating and beating anybody you put in front of me. I had to leave my mark in this company since day one. And what does the ace God have to show for it? Is the ace God in the main event tonight? No. Instead, I'm wrestling Joey Janela's knockout brother over here.
All right, they're cousins.
All right, so are you saying you want a main event on February 7th? Who would you face? Who would you want to face in a main event? Him?
Oh man, you don't want none of me. You better stay in that chair. You better go sit next to him or something. What's next for the ace God is this one thing. By the end of the night, everybody will know, every knee will bow, and every tongue will confess that the ace God rules.
Dylan, you got to get your father under control. You're going to be an orphan by the end of the night.
I can't control that man, and nobody here can control Arik Royal.